Mother's Day is almost here. Well, Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell moms in your life every single day how appreciated they are. He's introducing his brand new limited edition 24 karat gold dipped blue moon rose for Mother's Day. Skip the flowers that die in a week. These last forever. Steven Singer Jewelers signature gold dipped roses. They're real roses dipped in real 24 karat gold, and they're guaranteed to last a lifetime. Give her something she can look at and remember how loved she is all year long. Picture a brilliantly blue rose, bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. Blue roses symbolize rarity and admiration, which makes it the perfect gift to honor moms. This forever gift is a real long-stemmed rose, and it's dipped in 24 karat pure gold. I don't know how they do it. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of Terminator 2, I guess, but he does it. Steven has his full lifetime guarantee. It comes to you in an impressive gift box and your own personal Mother's Day note. Shipping's always complimentary. That means free, yes. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry, because these will not be restocked and supplies are limited. Nothing says I love you like a real authentic Steven Singer 24 karat gold dipped rose that lasts forever. Only available from Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Adam Schiff got his luggage stolen in San Francisco. I got my luggage stolen. Yeah, he was in San Francisco, and he got his luggage stolen. And then he talks about how the Democrats need to work on crime. This is insanity. Who do they think has been screaming at them for decades about stuff like this? Why does Adam Schiff think the idea of Democrats maybe doing something about the unbelievable levels of crime in their districts and their cities and states? He thinks we haven't seen this. We haven't seen the street takeovers in Oakland. And the fact that everything has to be locked up in just about every major city in this country. I just saw a new system for locking up meat. Yes, meat. Steaks. They put him in like it's made of chicken wire, it looks like. And it's like a bag made of chicken wire. And you put it in there and you seal the top with one of those things that beep when you walk out of the store with it. Meat. Everything is locked up. And then Democrats will walk into these stores and look around and go, oh, what's the problem? Why do we need to live with this? And well, you don't want to address the problem. How about responsibility of actions on the part of the criminals? How about making sure these judges do their job and try and convict criminals, not let them out on no bail to do it again and again and again until they do something even more serious, and then maybe they'll see a little time. Lock them up now. How about security at the stores that are allowed to beat the crap out of some of these people? And then their cases aren't entertained. Their civil cases aren't entertained in a court because judges and lawyers are scum of the earth and will take these cases and entertain them. When a guy is going into a store and he's leaving with an arm full of goods and someone trips him and he hits his head and now you're getting sued. We can't entertain those cases. These are all ways that will remedy the problem, where we don't have to have every single thing locked up in stationery stores and pharmacies, grocery stores. It's pathetic that we have to live like this. Pathetic. And then Adam Schiff, an unbelievable lefty piece of garbage, he gets on and talks about his luggage getting stolen in San Francisco. San Francisco is abominable. And it's known for this. You can't park your car, leave it anywhere in San Francisco, and not have your windows busted if you have a suitcase in there, a briefcase, or sometimes nothing. They'll just break your windows. But I'm glad when it happens to these people because maybe just for vengeance. They never learn. Adam Schiff isn't going to go, oh, look at that. Look, my car was broken into. Maybe we should do something. But then they talk about it. Like, oh, crime? Well, I guess maybe we should. Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you should have done it decades ago. Here's a clip. It's Adam Schiff talking about getting his luggage stolen and how, this crime, came out of nowhere. Maybe we need to do something. Listen to Adam here.
So we're going to change how we do business in California. We're going to have to address people's legitimate concerns about crime. I was in South San Francisco 2 years ago after I had an experience in the city that all too many people had. When my luggage was stolen out of my car, they tell you don't ever leave your luggage in the car. I never do until the one time I did. And, of course, it got stolen. And what was most memorable about the experience for me is I went to this Target in South San Francisco, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm getting the toiletries I'm going to need for my next 2 days in the city. I get to the cashier.
You went there by yourself, not an assistant.
I think I went there. Well, yes, I had somebody drop me off at the store, and so
I don't assistant. Need to make that an issue. Actually, I waited somewhere I should not have waited into.
Okay. First of all, I had to get the clerk, which is hard to find, to unlock the shampoo or the whatever. So that's one thing. And then I get to the cashier. The cashier asked me if I want one of those Target bags with a little bullseye on it. And I said, yes, that Target bag is going to be my luggage for the next 2 days. And she asked me what happened, and I told her. And she basically said, in not so many words, yeah, Democrats are assholes. And I thought, if the cashier in South San Francisco at 10 o'clock at night believes that Democrats are assholes because the shampoo is locked up and my stuff got stolen out of the trunk, we've got a major problem that we have to address. And I think that's an awesome
Applause! Again, the audience is on like Jimmy Kimmel and Jon Stewart and The View. There should be a ramp like they have at slaughterhouses. So when they leave, they don't go out to the parking lot or anything. They're just run through the same process that cattle are run through at some of these meat plants because they applaud this guy. He's the reason why his luggage got stolen. He's the reason why everything's locked up. He's the reason why the clerk called him what she called him. How do you applaud that? The audience should have been yelling, it's you. You did this. We got to work on the crime. What do you honestly think the likes of Adam Schiff and company are going to do about crime? They see every single tough on crime policy as racist. They can't do anything about crime because their voter base are people of color. And since people of color seem to be involved in a lot of these crimes in a lot of these big cities, they don't want to do anything to upset them, like holding them responsible for committing crimes. But then he just sits there and gets applause for saying, yeah, maybe we are a-holes and should do something about this. Oh, God. I cannot stand these. Ugh.